What's up guys, Chuuuf back again to keep you updated on everything at New World. This time Amazon released more info on their questing updates, which include a more variety of options when talking to NPCs, as well as voiceovers for starting areas like beaches and I believe towns as well, and also the entirety of the main quest line. This one will be super quick, a few minutes at most. I'm going to give you all the most important info and leave the actual patch notes on screen as well if you want to read every little detail in case I missed something. At the end of the video, I'll also have a 30 to 40 second clip of their new questing system and the voiceovers that they released on their YouTube, so be sure to watch all the way through, or you can just skip right to the end. If you enjoy or find this helpful, please consider subscribing and dropping a like. It would help me out a ton, and let's go ahead and get into it. First up is their vision on how they want quests to feel for the players when they first touch New World. Give players an identity and purpose. They want to have you experiment while learning the core systems of New World and experience the role we all play in events unraveling across Aeternum. Immerse players in Aeternum. They have a main story questline, or MSQ for short, that they hope will guide players through each region of Aeternum and tempting them to uncover more on the history and lore of the New World. Provide consistent activities for players. They believe players should have a constant objective from start to even past the max level of 60. They want players to have something to do all the time. Highlight special moments and celebrate progression. While you're experiencing the main story quests, they want to take you to beautiful locations, areas of interest, and have climatic moments while having you immersed in the lore and mystical nature of the world. Recent changes: quest variety and new objectives. They rebuilt the narrative flow in many zones and confirmed for the third time now, I believe, that they're doubling down on getting rid of generic kill and loot quests and replacing them with interactable objects, and these will be in everything from main quests to side quests. Improve the starting experience. They tweaked the starting experience in early main quests that lead to getting the Staff of Azoth for better progression flow. Added voiceover and improved dialogue. All quests had their dialogue updated to improve NPC characterization, as well as English voiceovers for main story quests and starting beaches. Localized voiceover is in the progress as well. Introduced new characters, regions, and enemies. They made narrative quest lines with unique objectives in both Ebonscale Reach and Reekwater regions, where they will have late game stories that involve vanquishing powerful enemies like the Siren Queen and Empress. Added quests for unique weapons and armor. They added new quests starting at level 40, where you will need to find or craft rare armor sets and legendary weapons. And finally, they have the last section in which they talk about what they want in the future for the main story quests and quests in general, looking forward. In future updates, we will continue to build out the main story quests by adding narrative-driven climatic events through level 60. These will introduce new enemies, unique objectives to continue to improve quest variety, and new stories for the players to experience on their quests to learn the secrets of Aeternum. These are significant changes to the questing system and a huge improvement compared to how it was in the preview. It looks like they're essentially rebuilding it from the ground up and improving every little aspect so far, and they're not even finished yet. We will have a few months to go till launch. This has me extremely excited for the questing in New World, which is really something I wasn't excited for at all in the preview because it was just a bunch of repeat quests. They're changing this game so rapidly in such a short amount of time. It's insane. I've never seen a developer work this fast to change core systems, and it's impressive. And for my final notes, and I could be very wrong here, but it looks like they've improved some of the character details. In the preview and everything we've seen up to this point, the characters look a little bit scuffed. They were decent at best, but in the video that they showcase for the quests, as well as the pictures, our player character looks great. It may actually be possible that they improved the character creation, and we might hear more about this in the future, but that's just speculation. I think I'll end it here. This one was a short one, but an important one. I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, have a good one.
It's always a treat to see a new face. Whether you are new to Aeternum or simply from another settlement, you are welcome to First Light.
It's almost a shame. I think the bears were about to accept me. Maybe.
Well, What do you think of our new camp? Not much to look at yet, but as Plato says, the beginning is the most important part of the work. Though, this fort seems familiar somehow. Have I been here before?